Hi, my name is Victoria Turner. This is Cole, and for the past 5 weeks, we've been clicker training together. Now, the first thing we learned to do was condition the clicker, which means every time Cole hears a click, he knows he gets a treat. We did this several times just by me clicking and giving him a treat, which in this case is a very small piece of chicken. Now, if you'll notice, I'm wearing gloves, and that's because Cole has ringworm, which is a fungal disease that's very contagious. But it's nothing to worry about. It's under control with medication. So we're just going to go ahead and continue. Good job, Cole. When you first condition the clicker, you're pairing a primary reinforcer, which is the treat, with a secondary reinforcer, which is the clicker. And the secondary reinforcer lets the cat know, click, yes, you did it right. Now, when teaching Cole to target, I got a small plastic stick, and I actually just started with the stick by itself. And as we got better, I put a blue ball on the end of the stick so he knows that he has to touch the end of the blue ball with his nose or any part of his body in order to get a treat. Touch. Good job. At first, we just started with a touch with a normal plastic stick. And then we upped the criteria and we worked by approximations until he was able to touch the blue end of the ball with his nose and not any other part of it. Only when he touched the blue ball would he get a treat. Cole. Touch. Good job. And when you shape a behavior, you're teaching a behavior that your cat already does a lot. An example of this could be a sit. You would just click every time he sits. And in Cole's case, Cole loves to jump on and off of things. So I'm going to show you that now. Cole, up. Good job. Now I saw that Cole liked to jump a lot. So free shaping this behavior was really easy. We use the target stick. So he already knows I have to jump up to touch the target. And he's already doing it up when he does that. And I can lead him just about anywhere. Down. Go up. Up. And good boy. Good job. Now, Cole is not at all scared of his kennel. He actually gets fed in his kennel, but he doesn't like going in and out of it very much. This was a very difficult behavior for us to get down. So we worked on this for actually about a week, even after our training sessions were over, just to strengthen it. At first, I just tried to get him used to the kennel by every time we touched it, I would give him a treat, but that wasn't really resonating with him, that's what he had to do in order to get the treat. So then I started putting pieces of chicken in the kennel, and he would go in. And every time he did, I would say the word kennel, and I would tap the top of the kennel. Now when I do that, we have set up the keyword, which is kennel, and he will go in. So when I say the keyword and when I tap the top of the kennel. Kennel. And then I can close it, and I can take him anywhere. We were also able to train 3 additional behaviors. Cole loves to jump, and he loves to use his paws for everything. So the first behavior that we learned together was actually jumping through a hoop, and that's what we're going to show you next. Jump. Jump. Now when we first started training this, I would first teach Cole to go from one chair to the other using the target stick. And then I started to fade away the target stick, pushing the chairs farther apart. Jump. So there was a greater distance. And I would also sometimes raise the hoop to give him a little bit more of a challenge. Jump. Good job. Eventually, after fading away the target, I added the hoop in between the chairs. And half the time, he doesn't even need a target word to jump in between the hoop. Cole already loves to jump on things, so this actually came naturally to him. The next trick that Cole and I learned was a high five. Eventually this started as a wave, but Cole likes to touch things with his paws, so it led to a high five. At first I would just hold a piece of chicken up to where he couldn't reach and he would bat at it. And eventually it came to the point where I would let him touch my hand. And now all he has to do is touch the flat palm of my hand to know that he hears the click and he gets a treat. Cole, high five. Good job. High five. Good job. The last behavior I taught Cole was I wanted him to reach up and grab something with both of his paws. So I led the target stick above his head, and at first he sort of just followed it by watching it, and then he would eventually reach up a paw and he would touch it, and I would work for that. But then I wanted both paws, so he would only get it if both paws were touching the target stick and grabbing it. Cool. Grab it. Good job. Come on. And that is the end of our clicker training video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I learned a lot being with Cole, and it's definitely different teaching a dog versus a cat how to clicker train. And cats will learn what they want to learn. To them, they are teaching you. You are not teaching them. Whereas a dog will definitely want to always please you, and they will do anything for you just to hear your praise even. Praise is not enough for a cat. You will definitely need some kind of treat, something your cat will really work for. And the cat will train you what it will or it won't do. Yes, human, I will go on this chair for you, and you will give me a treat. Good job, human.